All right, you know what it is, a bonus episode with Legacy United, a Righteous Project podcast. So this episode or this bonus episode is called Top 3 Faves 5 minutes or less. So we got our boy back from Superior Drip. Say what's up to everybody real quick for me.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir. And the topic today, man, top three faves, influential people, man. So let us know. Let us know what it
So
is.
my top three goats here, as you will. First person, it's not really no particular order, but I mean, the first person I'm going to start with is my mother. Like I said, I mean, we, as kids, we watch cartoons and we say who we want to be like, and we got, people that we look up to. But for me, my mom is like she's like a superhero for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, I seen this woman like do things that it's just like, how do you know what I'm saying? How do you get it done? Because it's like when things is tough, she don't complain about it, but she gets it done. And then, it's just like later on, she tell you what she did. And then it's like, well, how did you do that? And it's just kind of like, it's very inspirational because it's like, it's kind of like making something out of nothing.
Right.
And like, as a mother, watching that, it's kind of like, they have a different kind of, sense of urgency to kind of, for things. And it's just, man, it's just dope, man. Like my mom is my hero, man. Like she inspires me to do things even when I'm not even encouraged to do things that's in my power. She gives me that extra strength that tells me like, hey, you can do it. Even though you don't think you can do it because I see it. You're my child, and I didn't raise no child, to, not give up and, just keep going.
Right.
So that's my inspiration. That's one of them.
That's what's up.
My second one, it doesn't fall too far from the tree. My sister, my sister that's next to me, we're about 10 years apart. She's played a great role in my life, man. Like honestly, we laugh about it with my mom all the time. Like, yeah, my mom financially raised me, but my sister raised me though. You know what I'm saying? Because, being a little brother, and being forced to have to go everywhere with your sister and everything, and, being a teenager, she's a teenager, they like, man, I don't want my little brother going around with me every time because you're going to snitch on me. So having to, like get out that stage and then like it's really a bond. We call ourselves, Team 3-4. She's always in my corner, man, even like when I was getting in trouble and, even things I was doing, they knew I was doing it, but I was sitting there lying like, nah, they still was in my corner and always just inspired me to do better, and it's like, regardless of what you're doing, just do better. And just with her life, being in school my whole life and going through adversity with that, just really being a school nerd and not really like working over a period of time because she's just focused on school. So still having to maintain and going through the ringer, because she's passionate what she's doing. And one thing is she's passionate about education. So having to go through that in those channels and having to go through sacrifices and all that, man, it was a real bummer. But what inspired me about it is that she kept pushing, even in situations where, things might get cut off or, you might be getting notices. Like she just keeps going. So that inspires me just to keep going no matter what comes your way.
Gotcha.
The last person, I think is real special to me. We know this person in the town here. He's related to me. It's Charles McClure. Everybody knows him as Young Doe with MNLD. Mm-hmm. He's a great inspiration because I know him personally. Everybody has their stories about him, but me personally, because that's my cousin. Like I seen a lot. What he went through growing up, and for him to be so humble and to really be a person that wants to help people and reach out to people and give back and just don't complain even if he gets dealt a bad card. And constantly encouraged me. There was a story, and then I'm going to wrap it up with you. When I was younger, I was maybe about 21 years old. And one of my friends, he was a rapper, entertainer.
Yeah.
He wanted to, get some studio time because my cousin has his own studio, so he was willing to pay for the studio time. And, long story short, we get in the studio, and I'm like, hey, cuz, my friend's here. He wants to do some studio time, and he got the money. So first thing my cousin says is, well, where's your briefcase at? And I'm like, what are you talking about, briefcase?
Yeah.
Cousin, like, what? I don't got a briefcase. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
he's like, well, I can't do no business with you because you don't got a briefcase. You know, I'm like, that don't make no sense, man. Like, you know, so I kind of was like mad and was like, man, forget you. You know what I'm saying? Me and my friend was mad, like, whatever. So it took me about 10 years to like really realize what he was talking about as far as briefcase. What he meant was, you know, if you're trying to do something, what is your agenda? Like,
Right.
what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
Like, what are you, you know, trying to do with this rap and stuff? You know, that's what he meant by a briefcase. Because if you don't have an agenda, you're just out here doing stuff.
Right.
Then you're just doing it with no purpose, and you're going to fall off anyway. And I don't want to waste my time. I'll take your money, but I don't want to waste my time because you have no agenda. So
Got you.
that's what that meant for me, and that inspired me 10 years later because I finally got it. And right now, you know, I just keep going, man, no matter what.
That's what's up. That's good, man. Nice, man. I mean, I like the theme straight up. Family, very important, man. People don't understand how just those acts can have the long time impact on your life, man. So
Absolutely, man.
that's what's up. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. So that's what we have today. That's the bonus episode, top 3 and 5 or less. Join us next time on the podcast. You know where to find us, YouTube, all over the place. So make sure you keep an eye out on that. All right, this is Billy Wayne again, signing out. Legacy United.
Peace.